What's happening, people? It's Mr. London Plumber. So we are here to talk about the first fix. You hear so many people talk about it. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's the first fix, as they say. So we're going to indulge into what it is, the first fix, from a bathroom's point of view, or from a plumber's point of view, or from the customer's point of view as well. So we're going to make this video very easy, step by step. I'm actually going to show you a bathroom which is going on at the moment. I'm not doing it myself, but it's going on at the moment, and I've filmed it in parts where I can show you what goes on in a first fix and talk you through it step by step. So another thing you should be prepared for is the video which I put out, and I'm going to pin it underneath this video. If you look in the description box, it will be pinned. It's called 5 Steps on Mastering Your Bathroom. And this is before the first part gets done. So before the first fix, this is the video you want to watch before. And that will be in the description box down below. But before I go on with the video, I've noticed by looking at some of the analytics on the video that a lot of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Again, subscribing to the channel will just tell you about interesting videos like this. Most of my content is about plumbing, but some of it is also about my lifestyle as well. I do a lot of other stuff outside. I do a lot of modeling. I do a lot of social media stuff as well. So it's interesting. So if you're interested in me, Mr. London Plumber, make sure you like, share and subscribe. And let's get on with the video. Let's get it. And let's go straight to this bathroom. So now this is the outside of our first fix. There was a lead pipe in this wall which has been removed now. If you watch some of the first clips you will see, and now we're going to get on with our step by step. So having a good foundation and actually laying your services, which will be your cold and your hot, which you can see coming down the wall here. And you can see some other pipe work which is leading into the corner as well. I'm going to talk about that after. So I want you to see it there on the left hand side with the wash hand basin and the WC, and there's a radiator which is going to be on the left hand side, which you just saw those 2 tail pieces sticking out. That's the 2 bits of pipe. And then you can see on the floor on your left you can see a long black pipe which is going to be for the waste. That's the foundation. The foundation, and having that put in place is paramount to having a good build. As a plumber and someone that's been in the trade for a little while, proper planning goes such a long way. I can't stress that when it comes to understanding your layout, because your layout is paramount to having the job go smoothly and people being happy with where things are, because that is and can be sometimes a problem, and I've seen it many times. So just remember these things. Tools and the materials which you'll be used to do this first fix will be in the description box below. Your next thing to do would be to install pipework and drainage system. As you can see, it's already installed in this video, and there's loads of videos online for you to show you how a bath gets connected, or how a WC gets connected, or a wash hand basin, or a shower for that matter, and you can check them out. But this video is just showing you step by step. We're going to move to the drainage is going to be the next step, but we're going to talk more in detail later about this points. Step is going to be ventilation and pipe routing. So as you can see from this video now, they've already got the routes of where they're going to put the pipe, so they know where the appliance is going to be, because we're now working off of the diagram. And we're now working off of a layout as well. So having these things is all paramount to having a good build. I know this myself. I know sometimes some people say, I want that over there, this over there, and that over there. This is why maybe you shouldn't say that and just have a good layout, because when you have a layout, you have a good understanding where things are going to be. So we're going to touch on the ventilation, which is in the other corner of the room. So hopefully when we spin back round, you'll be able to see it. So that's the new window which has went in. So we've got a frosty glass as well. And as we come round, you should be able to see the ventilation which is there. If you didn't know, having an extract fan and having a window can reduce the chances of you having so much mould and a build up. So bear that in mind on your next build, or the build you're thinking about now. Now we're going to start talking about the installation of the pipe work, or the pipe installation. So that consists of loads of different types of materials, can be. So we can have copper, which is quite robust, It's quite durable, but we are prone to certain things like pinholes in copper pipes and stuff like that. Or we could use PEX, which is a harder version of plastic, and we could have plastic pipe as well. So these are all subjective to people with their budget and building regulations or building codes. So in particular buildings, they might say we're not allowing these types of materials to be installed in the bathrooms for whatever reason. I've seen this, I've had this come across before. So sometimes you should check, because different materials are going to be more robust. That's why you're going to see the PEX, which is going to be used behind the shower, because that wall is generally going to be underneath a little bit of pressure, and you wouldn't want to put copper pipes in the wall like that. No thanks. Full, because the drainage system is there to remove waste water and obviously stop flooding. So let's say if you've got a wash hand basin, if your wash hand basin has got an overflow and your overflow is connected into your waste pipe, you shouldn't be flowing over onto the floor at any point in your bathroom. So what you want to do is make sure that it's accurately sized up to your appliance. So I'm going to go through some of the sizes now. On your WC, you will find it will be a 4-inch. And on your wash hand basin, could be a 32mm or it could be a 40mm. And on your shower, it's going to be 40, and on your bath, it's going to be 40 as well. So let's get to the ventilation part of the video. So ventilation is important inside our bathrooms because we don't want mildew and mold growing. So we need to make sure we get the right type of ventilation for the right sized bathroom. So that's very important. It also helps in having ventilation in improving the air quality as well. That's a good point. So one of the ways we can ventilate our bathroom is going to be from the window, or we could get an extract fan. An extract fan, what it will do is it will take away moist air from inside the room, outside the room. That's as simple as I can explain it. If you can get one, go and get one. But yeah, that's how it looks. It's on the left-hand side. Now you can see it. Electrical safety. So when we're talking about electrical safety, we mean if you're getting any lights, extracts, if you're getting electric towel heaters, you want to make sure you've got a qualified electrician to do that job for you. That's it. If you're working at heights, you want to make sure that you've got a good risk assessment. As you can see, the heights are not very high inside here. The ceiling is not very high, sorry. And make sure you have your PPE on. And if you're working with any hazardous materials, make sure you have had some knowledge and you've read the back of the tin and you're with responsible people that, know what they're doing, because you might not know what you're doing. So we've got to this part of the video where it's the troubleshooting, where we're going to speak about some of the common problems which we do find in our first fix bathrooms. So we have low water pressure. That can be a common one. You might not have that much pressure in the first place, and you might need to fit something like a booster pump, or there might be something blocking inside your pipe. That's why we say you should always cover the ends of your pipe with a cap, push end cap, which what you can see in this video here. So you might want to clean the aerators as well. The aerator is the part where the water starts to come out, making sure I said that right. And you want to check for leaks. You also want to check for drips and leaks. Those will obviously amount to you losing pressure. And we always want to check for our drainage problems, because we do have drainage problems sometimes on our installations. Like I said to you, not having a good fall on your waste would allow you to have a drainage problem. We could have an issue when it comes to our electrical installations. Our electrician might not put the wire in the terminal properly, and we might get a flickering light. Or we could get an extract fan which doesn't come off and on at some points. We can also have ventilation problems as well, and we can possibly get this gargling sound, what we get when we're using the sink or when we're using the shower, or a foul smell. These are problems which happen in our industry, but there's always ways to deal with them. When you're working with professional people, you always want to ask questions, and that's my take on what I would do as the first fix. Hope you like this part of the video. Right, so now you've seen the first fix, we're at the point now when we're ready for the second fix, so make sure you join us on this journey of preparation of a bathroom, start to finish. When I show you the end photos compared to the beginning, and I'm going to make a full video like comparison back to back, it's going to be amazing. So make sure you stick around to see that. But one thing I do want to say, as a tradesperson, you'll always look at some other people's work and think how you could do things differently, or what I would do, and it does give you suggestions. So this video is helpful if you want to drop your suggestions in the comment section below. What I would suggest at this point was to always make sure that we had a softener, so when you're in the shower and stuff like that, the water, I'm in London, so it's hard water what we're getting, so we want to get some soft water. It's better for your skin, all that business. That's something I always add on to the top as the pièce de resistance. And what I might do is I might try and see if I could put a ceiling speaker in there as well, but that's something you have to wait around to see if it does happen. I'm not sure, but if it does, wow. And I'm going to link the speaker, which we might put in the description box below. It's a Bluetooth speaker which you can put in your bathroom and you can hear music. It's amazing. I've seen it a long time ago, but I'll link something to the description box to that product which I'm talking about right now down below in the description box, so make sure you check that out if you're interested in having a Bluetooth speaker in your bathroom. They also do the ones which are in your kitchen as well. They sound amazing, by the way. Amazing. That's why I actually want it. I've actually got it, but let's not talk about it too much. It might happen. It might happen. So that's going to be an amazing build. Like I said to you, stick around to the end so you can see what goes on, but make sure you like, share and subscribe, because this is me trying to build a community of people who are interested in this type of content but also have new builds, or they're thinking about having a bathroom job done. These are the videos for you, so stick around and make sure you see part 2. I'll see you on the other side. It's Mr. London Plumber. Like, share and subscribe. Let's get it.